Hey guys, how you doing? It's Captain Mike here, getting ready to play hole number 3 in the Vintage Open in the pro level. Because of the level of the drivers here, or the lack thereof, the Thor's hammer needs to be a 4 before I can do my power hook with it, power slice really. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go with the extra mile, and I hate to do this, but I'm going to actually use a Kingmaker on this one. Got my backbone and my Hornet. I don't know which one I'll be using for my second shot, but I want to make sure I have accuracy and top spin. Top spin is the most critical thing, but definitely need that accuracy on this hole, or definitely need that top spin on this hole for that second shot, that rough bump. This drive is not going to be as easy as I'd like it to be. That's why I'm using the Kingmaker ball to give me the most right spin I can possibly get to get that drive over there where I want it to be. Plus, it'll give me a little bit more power to get up there to land where I want to be easier without having to go into overpower. I always like to avoid overpower when I can on these lower tours, pro. I just think I'd rather ball up, use a big ball than to go into overpower in this pro level. And we're just about going to have to get the eagle on this one, on this pro level, because these scores are going to be so even on all these. We're going to have to figure out a hole-in-one on a surefire hole-in-one on some of these 3-pars to compete as well. So I'm liking this new feature. That I know he wasn't giving me a hard time, but I just prefer not to see the emojis. I don't like them. Let's see what we can do without having to go into overpower. So I'm not going to have to go into overpower at all. I can set up right there. Maybe just the slightest hair, but that's it. Go ahead and use all the curl I can get on this. Well, I did great ball it to the left, and you don't want to do that, but I think I'm going to be all right with that little bit of a great ball because I have all that curl on my Kingmaker. And so it actually bled over more than I wanted to. Of course, I hit that great ball. That didn't help matters. But anyway, we're there. We're in a good position to make the rough bump. We'll see in a minute what it's going to be with. It could be the Hornet, since I've got the Kingmaker on. It could end up being the Hornet because it's got all that extra power. What's it giving? Well, he's in the rough, so that's not going to matter. I can't judge from that, but him making it real easily there, I think we're probably going to end up getting the Hornet, which I would actually prefer to have rather than the backbone. We'll see in a minute. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, at least it didn't get us between clubs. So I usually set up somewhere, I like to put my yellow right up on the edge of that rough there, just over the edge. Use about 2 top spin, because you don't want to leave it short of that hole. Actually, a little bit more than 2 top spin. I'm going to go ahead and run it through that hole. I don't want to leave it short, because if you leave it short, if you leave that short, it will roll back in the rough. Guaranteed, if you leave that short. We almost got it. I just had my adjustment off just a little bit there, but getting an albatross in this hole would have been like gold in this tournament. And if we're going to get albatross on any of these holes, this is the one that we'll get it on, and it's going to be necessary. Players who get the albatross, at least one on this hole, even in an 18 round, will be the ones who are at the top of the leaderboard. So we're just going to have to do our best to get them. But that's how we'll play that and see.